welcome into CHGO Bets Daily, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook. Download the app today and use promo code CHGO when you sign up. Welcome in to Studio A of our CHGO offices because, you know, the bets are 18. I mean, we've been on fire recently. So
especially yesterday.
We've got promoted. I'm Sean Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. That's Cody Delmendo, my partner in degeneracy, and my partner in the hit parlay. We are now 2-2 on the hit parlay. And
let's go!
When we're cashing at plus 200, you're making money.
Oh, yeah.
We're trying to make you money. Millions, even, if we could be fair.
Who would have thought?
Look at us. We are very excited to give you an express show of many different betting types. We got NBA, we got soccer, we got baseball, we got home runs, we got hit parlays. We're excited to come.
Oh, do we have home runs?
Give you money. What?
I said, do we have home runs?
Oh, yeah. We'll figure this out. This is the second time we're doing the home run segment, and I definitely have to whittle this down. We are being produced by Lawrence Benedetto. Oh boy, I just saw the home run graphic.
Whittle it up.
I got to ask, how many guys hit homers last night that you told on the show?
One.
Buxton.
And it wasn't Rizzo, the one that you liked the most.
Yeah, but I love the Rizzo bet.
You loved Buxton.
Well, he had a good game,
though.
right? So it made sense.
So let me just tell you about this. Bobby Witt, I told you guys, I'm looking for him to get a first pitch fastball for him to hit. He hit it 102 miles per hour, 350 feet. Just didn't go deep enough. Yeah. I was happy with that one. Vinny Pasquantino off of Jacob deGrom had 2 doubles. I'm fine with that one. Anthony Rizzo had a fly out to deep center to start the game. Yep. 2 singles, got on base like 5 times. I'm not that upset. I really can't be. And
you said Buxton was going to hit a homer.
Yeah, and Buxton and a bet on that to hit a homer. So that was fine. I honestly, you know, that day, even hitting one, I want to hit another one. We're going chasing. We're going deep into the home run pool.
You want to start there? Cause
let's start there.
Good Lord.
Because
this graphic is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
Let's take a look at how many guys Sean told me to pick.
I actually didn't even count. And let's go. You're not going to parlay all of these, James. Please. What we're going to do, James, is we're going to figure out how you can round robin these. I don't even think you're going to be able to parlay all of these.
James, you don't want to round
probably more than 14 on this one.
I didn't even check the spelling of these guys. He sent me so many. I don't care. I'm just putting all these on. Well, okay.
Let's go. Love the Astros today. Rich Hill is going to get eaten up.
He's 473 years old.
Yep, 473 years old. Soft-tossing lefty. Jose Abreu has smashed him throughout his career. Alex Bregman has smashed him throughout his career. Jeremy Pena has smashed him throughout his career. And what I love about those guys, all right-handers in Pittsburgh. I'd rather you be a right-hander because that field out there in left is just so short. So I love that park for right-handers to smash Rich Hill. Let's go to the White Sox game.
Here we go.
Luis Robert Jr. hit a home run last night, and I don't know. The guy's on fire. He's got 5 already, and I really don't want to bet against him. And I saw the number, and I think it's a great number for Luis Robert at 500. 5-1 for him to hit a home run. He's seen Sonny Gray before. Don't throw him a breaking ball because it will go over the fence.
Quick question: does he lead the AL in home runs by chance?
Yeah, he does. Look at that. He also leads the White Sox.
I did. You know that there was that preseason, that little boost deal for any award thing. I picked him as my leading the AL in home runs.
What number?
Do you know why?
Why?
Because I was like, I don't want like Judge, and it's like, plus 300 or something stupid. I'm like, let's go with the guy that Sean Anderson wanted to be the AL MVP last year, and so I went with him. It's like plus 10,000 and 300, because of the 30% boost. So let's go.
That's right.
When they give you the option to cash out, I mean, the money on that is how much did you put on that?
I mean, not much.
Like $1,
$1 or $2, something like that. Yeah.
Wow, you might make $10.
That's still a couple $100.
I'll take it.
If he actually does lead the league in homers in like the next couple months.
Well, that's not right.
But
mercy.
Anyway,
Benintendi is my next guy.
Let's go back.
7-1. He has a homer off Gray before. He has the best results of any White Sox hitter up against Sonny Gray, so why not? And I think he likes hitting in target field. His first in a White Sox uniform. It's the title of the show, and I think it might happen today. I was even tempted in first AB result because he's leading off at 17-1 for him to just lead the game off with a home run, or even there's the first home run bet. So if he hits the first home run, it could be in the 3rd inning, that's 14-1. So if you want an extra sprinkle on Andrew Benintendi home run props,
doesn't?
You could double down on it.
Who doesn't?
Michael A. Taylor has hit Lucas Giolito well. Who hasn't? He's struggled. He's hit a home run last night that really shouldn't have gone out, and I could see him repeating that against Giolito today. Michael D- Taylor, as I like to call him, will probably want to make me eat my words, but he's 3 for 13 in his career against Giolito, and 2 of those hits have gone out. So I liked Taylor at 750 to homer today. Bo Bichette, Toronto, has changed their outfield. And now it's easier to hit home runs. I think if you look back to 2022, like 28 more home runs would have gotten out at Rogers Center now with the new field. So I like that park and that environment for home runs. And hey, who hits more home runs than Toronto up there? I like Bo Bichette and I like Vlad Guerrero tonight to homer. Why? Where are they? I had no. Okay. See, this is why we have too many. They're going up against Eduardo Rodriguez. Both Erod is a lefty. Bichette has a homer against Rodriguez, and Guerrero is 4 for 13 with 2 walks and 1 strikeout. I think they have a chance, and especially with the change fences, I'll take Vladdy and Bo Bichette at 6-1 and 5-1. Then we will go to Tampa. They've hit 29 home runs this year. Chris Sale's on the bump. He stinks. Wander Franco, 8-1. Francisco Mejio, 9.5-1, and then Isaac Paredes at 7-1. All those guys have homers, I believe, off of a Sale already, and I think that team is just clearly on fire. So let's ride that. J.D. Davis against Clayton Kershaw, 3 home runs in his career. Let's make it a 4th, especially in that park, AT&T. I'd rather be betting on a righty than a lefty. We'll go J.D. Davis. Philadelphia, Eduardo Cabrera for Miami throws the ball rarely in the zone, and when it does, it goes far. Jake Cave and Brandon Marsh, both lefties, both 7.5-1 to homer, and then Charlie Blackmon, 6-1, and CJ Cron. Blackmon at 6-1, Cron at 4.25 to 1.
Cron hit one last night.
Cron hit one last night, and that just Jack Flaherty stuff. Velocity's down. I think he's hittable. So I think Cron and Blackmon have a chance. I also have Nolan Arenado and Paul Goldschmidt. So take away, Cody.
They didn't make it out on the full screen.
No, they didn't
Arenado makes sense. He has 2 home runs against Urania, and it's another revenge game for him.
And Urania stinks.
Yeah, he's not very
ERA
good.
is 14, and he's pitching in course.
I haven't watched the Jack Flaherty start this year, but I have looked at his first start was pretty good. I don't know what he did his last start, but anyway, I mean, best of luck.
Yeah, that was too many. We'll pare it down.
What's a shame, Sean, is that it's 76 degrees here in Chicago. The wind is blowing out at Wrigley Field, straight out to center field at 17 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour, and you didn't put one Cub or Mariner in this list.
Well, do you want to know why? Because I made this list last night before I went to bed, and there was no batter props. That was the only game that there was no batter props posted for. So Eugenio Suarez to homer.
Yes. Cubs killer.
Killer. And that's the best name for Pat Hughes to say.
Yeah. The thing that
scares Suarez.
The thing about
Eugenio Suarez.
And this isn't Cubs bias. The thing is that I don't think Marcus Stroman has allowed a fly out this year.
What?
Like no one has flown out on him. He has gotten nothing but ground balls. I could be wrong about this. I could be thinking Justin Steele here.
I kind of like what Shane's saying here
Snewbanks?
with
Kellenic. Yes, he's gone yard the last.
He's gone yard both nights.
He's gone yard both nights.
He's gone yard both nights.
Yeah, the last 2 nights he's gone yard.
First as a pinch hitter, right?
Yeah.
First was a pitch hitter in the 9th inning
Pollock.
in Game 1 of the series, and then he went yard late in the game.
Mashed that one last night.
Yeah. So he's not a bad bet for the Mariners just because he's hot. And then it's hard to not want to just throw in Patrick Wisdom because of the power. No Swanson today. He's sitting out because he got pulled last night because of left side tightness or something.
He's cramping, right?
Yeah, cramping. So they're sitting him out today because they have an off day tomorrow.
Okay, Cody.
Am I right on that?
So
What?
he has allowed no fly balls.
Thank you.
And 2 pop-ups.
There you go.
Launch angles of 59 degrees and 74 degrees.
Yeah.
Both of them pop-outs in foul territory.
If today would be the day that he's probably due to allow one. So, I mean, it's not like a full-on, like, send it. But he's been that good his first 2 starts of the year, which is insane. So if he can be anything close to that today, I think the Cubs can win. And they're like minus 110 on the money line. So it's pretty even. But as far as a home run, I love Ian Happ to perhaps hit a home run today. I love any left-handed batter for the Cubs today, honestly, to get a hit. Miles Mastrobuoni is in the lineup. He doesn't look like a home run hitter, but with the wind blowing out, you don't have to look like a home run hitter. And he's been hitting the ball extremely hard. Playing right field for the Cubs today. Bellinger, not a bad idea too, just because he's a lefty. And he hasn't hit one at Wrigley yet. Today's a day where if you want to sprinkle on like 4 different guys to hit a home run at Wrigley, I think is a good day. Saw some Mancini hit a home run last night. Maybe he follows up with another one today. He had a great game last night. He's right-handed hitter, but either way, I think there's some value on the home run props for the Mariners and Cubs this afternoon.
Yeah, I don't see value on Bellinger at 350. Sprinkle on Hosmer at 650. He's a lefty. Yeah. You're getting about 300 more points there. I mean,
and he's hitting well.
Hosmer's been hitting well. You just got to hit it in the air. Another lefty I think we should mention, and I know it's just tough because he's on the other team, but Colton Wong at 850. He's a guy that he hits the ball in the air.
And he's beat the Cubs plenty of times when he was in the NL Central, so. Tommy La Stella has decent numbers against Stroman. He has a home run off him in his career. Tommy La Stella revenge game.
Tommy La Stella.
I don't know if he's in the lineup. I don't know if the Mariners are giving that out, but I would not be surprised if he's in the lineup. All so, right. The wind blowing out at Wrigley. Responsibly place a wager on someone to hit a home run.
Well, and responsibly place a wager on DraftKings Sportsbook. They currently have a no-sweat MLB bet for Wednesday. You could bet up to $10. So, hey. Go pick a Cub or go pick a Mariner to homer in windy Wrigley Field. And if it doesn't cash, you get a bonus bet back up to $10. If it cashes, well, there you go. You just made yourself some money. So go download DraftKings Sportsbook. They're the best sportsbook out there. And you could play Bulls Raptors tonight. Oh. You could play our hit parlay that's now 2-2 on the show. I think Cody's, 8-7 now? Overall on your Cubs one?
I'd be 9-8. 9-8 now because we won the parlays. 2 yesterday. The 2 parlays hit yesterday. The Cubs parlay hit and the show parlay hit. Because I was 7-8 going into yesterday, so now I'm 9-8.
Stupidly hot. Southside Sox 1998 says Happer's def going yard. Go place that bet on DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the app now and sign up with code CHGO. New customers can make a $5 pregame moneyline bet and score $150 in bonus bets if their team wins. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook with code CHGO. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Massachusetts, call 1-800-327-505 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Kansas, call 1-800-522-4700. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas, 21 plus in most eligible states, but age varies by jurisdiction. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details and state-specific, responsible gaming resources.
We got to get the Micro Machines guy to start doing this read.
I can do it. It's just,
I don't know.
I could do it.
All right.
I can go faster.
What just happened was
stare in the mirror.
It was like watching a train derail where you fell, you stumbled a little bit there, and it's just everything just fell apart.
Mercy. All right. Yeah. Tommy's not in the lineup from our guy Snewbanks.
Snewbanks.
Sorry.
And hey, 1967 for a happy and belly bomb parlay.
I like that one.
I don't hate it.
You could boost the same game parlay too. With DraftKings Sportsbook. Maybe you need to just take the over as well to get to
the over under is 11.
The over it's 11 today.
Yeah. I mean, the over was
11
never
pushes.
Down
I'll be honest.
I
don't hate it because 11 pushes. You know, it's not a half. You're not going to get screwed by a hook.
Yeah.
I could see this going like a 7-6 game. So
maybe 13.
The only thing that's
boost it.
With the way that Stroman's been pitching these first 2 starts,
awesome.
you're curious. Does when does is regression due with the conditions today? Yes. But again, he hasn't given up any fly balls. He's been given a lot of
13
ground balls. You know what I mean?
Who's this pitcher for the Mariners?
Logan Gilbert.
Logan Gilbert. That's not a real name.
Yeah, he's good.
He's pretty solid.
I don't care.
Yeah.
13 zip. Go Cubs.
All right, let's go to the hip parlay because we got a Cubby in there. We'll start off with guy Snewbanks likes and even our guy Southside Sox saying Happer. We got Hap in our hip parlay. Again, we've done this math before. We did it yesterday. We put Anthony Rizzo in the hip parlay because I thought he was going to homer. Cody, we have done the math. A homer is a hit.
Yes.
Yeah. So Ian Happ to get a hit today. I also like Gavin Sheets in the Sox game. It's tough to pick a Sox, especially when they're going up against a guy like Sonny Gray. But I just think that Gavin Sheets has seen Sonny Gray well. 3 and 6 lifetime, and I think 1 home run as well for Gav. So hopefully Gavin can keep it up. And he had a great at-bat last night versus Johan Duran. Have you seen Johan Duran for the Twins? He throws 103 for his fastball, and then he throws a splitter at 101. It's stupid.
Wow.
So I like Gav, though. He had a really good at-bat against that cheat code of a pitcher.
Yeah. Okay, so we just talked about Hap. I originally had Nick Madrigal in here, honestly, because he was at a half. The line was a half, and then they moved it to 1.5 once it was announced that he was in the lineup today, which was not a surprise when you knew Swanson was probably going to sit today. So I
had Wander too, and then that jumped up to a hit and a half. I
flipped Madrigal out and put Hap. I think Horner is also a very solid bet here too. Just for him, a single bet for him is like minus 425 for Horner to just get a hit today. So at least that's if you do a same game parlay with him. If you do a regular single bet with him, they have it set at 1.5 as well, or else I probably would have used him. But then I'm going with Starling Marte from the Mets. It's the Mets and Padres this afternoon. He's going up against Blake Snell, who he's seen decently well in his career. He's got a home run against him in 15 at-bats. He's batting .333. And he's batting second, so he's going to get a lot of opportunities. I like – and Blake Snell's kind of off to a struggle this start of the year. He's got a 7.88 ERA in the few starts he's made. So, and at the same time, Marte hitting .297 to start the year. So he's off to a decent start, and Snell isn't, and we just need a hit.
We just need a hit. And two, what I've heard is Snell usually is a 3-pitch pitcher, but now he wants to try to work on a changeup. Usually when you're a lefty, you're throwing changeups to righty. So he's throwing a bad pitch to righties. Starling Marte is a righty. So, I mean, that's even more positive for Marte because hopefully he just gets one of those changeups. It's a fat changeup, and there's the hit parlay. My final guy, Anthony Rizzo, worked last night, and why not again? Do you know who's pitching for the Guardians today? I thought it didn't get.
I thought he was.
I thought it couldn't get worse than Gaddis.
I thought it was a creative player, to be honest with you.
You thought it was a creative player?
Like it was a pitcher version of Lars Nootbaar.
It's pretty damn close. It's Peyton Bent. Wait, I can't even. It's so made up. It's not even funny. Peyton Battenfield.
No.
Peyton.
That sounds like a minor leaguer from MLB The Show that you've never heard of.
Peyton.
Okay, so Manning, not Sweetness.
Yes. Batten, Batten, Field. Mercy. Yeah, I will take Anthony Rizzo to just jack that guy up. So I'll take Rizzo to get a hit. He was smoking balls left and right yesterday. He sees right-handers so well. I think he had 2 singles. He had a fly out to center field. That was a sacrifice. It was actually a double play because Judge didn't know how to run the bases.
Thanks,
then
Judge.
he also walked and got hit by a pitch. So he was on base a lot, and I think that they're going to just smash Peyton Battenfield like they did Hunter Gaddis, where they hung 10 runs on him. So let's go Rizzo. And that's at plus tree. Pat Foley would be very, very proud. All right. Do you have any other bets?
Well, the Bulls playing game is tonight. And they also have an NBA same game parlay, like no sweat bet or whatever.
Why don't you put one ready? Or unless you got one ready.
I'm in the process. I have 2 legs.
Well, let's I'll give my best bets out for soccer. We'll go chronological, because that's at 2 p.m.
Yep.
Got through all the day baseball. We'll go to soccer, and then Cody will give our sweat.
Shout out to
same game parlay
9 day games on a Wednesday.
I know, right?
Let's go.
11:35.
The best.
Astros Pirates start.
Giddy up.
We're the Astros are going to murder Rich Hill.
Get those Abreu home run bets in.
Yes, and the 473-year-old's going to get killed. Lawrence, could you flash my best bets? I got to let people...
Your best bets. Did I make that?
It's okay if you didn't. It's real simple. It's just some UCL matches. It's just some Champions League matches. You don't even have to worry about it, Lawrence.
Sorry.
It's not,
slacking,
bro.
You
don't have to worry about it.
Slacking.
I have a leg that's waiting to cash. Man City defeated Bayern 3-0, and I had Man City money line, and I parlayed that with Real Madrid money line. Chelsea's a joke. I don't know much
screw them.
About footy, but firing Graham Potter, spending over $600 million on your roster, having such a large roster where now the locker room is too crowded and all these players hate each other. So they are a mercenary team that hates each other with a new coach, and they haven't won in, I think, 3 games, and they're going up against a Real Madrid side that isn't a joke, reigning champions. And guess what? Chelsea is ready to just spend more money on Real Madrid's manager. Carlo, you're coming back. So I'll take Real Madrid to win. There is a 25% boost on DraftKings Sportsbook, so you can boost the Real Madrid money line from -160 to -128. I put it in my parlay at -135 or whatever. So, nice. Playing it at -128 is a nice play. So I would suggest if you want to play UCL, just smash Real Madrid to win today. I also have them to win by a clean sheet. I don't think Chelsea's scoring today. That's at +120. Kind of another weird thing with the goals. There was a bet for Chelsea to score 0 exact goals at +105, but you could have Real Madrid to have a clean sheet at +120. That makes no sense. Wow. So there you go. Real Madrid to just shut out Chelsea.
Shout out to the DraftKings bookmakers who also don't understand soccer, as Cody just sits there nodding his head.
Sounds good. Hey, a final thing. AC Milan, they're going up against Napoli. Milan just beat Napoli 4-0. Yeah. They're going to be without Osimhen. They're going to be out with another guy, not Kvaratskhelia. That guy. But I just think that Milan draw no bet is a smart play. I got it at -105, and now it's at -120. You can boost it back up with the 25% boost. Okay. But hey, there we go. Those are the UCL plays I have today. Cody,
love it.
Takes the NBA.
Best of luck, my friend.
Thank you.
Okay, Bulls Raptors tonight. Bulls 6-point dogs. And let's be real, I think all of us in Chicago are just ready for the Bulls season to be over. So I wouldn't even touch the spread because you just don't know what you're going to get out of this team.
Don't tell Big Dave.
Yeah. Sorry, Big Dave. Maybe for our company's sake, I hope the Bulls just keep going, all right? But otherwise, I'm pretty much done with them. So instead of placing a single bet on the game, I have a 4-leg same-game parlay. One, because you get a free no-sweat bet for a same-game parlay for the NBA tonight on my favorite app, DraftKings Sportsbook. So let's ride a little bit, all right? Obviously, because I just don't know who's going to win this game, I have to have a couple legs of Bulls and a couple legs of Raptors. And so I'm starting it off. Nikola Vucevic, double-double. It's at -170 if you just want to take a single. -170 for Vuce to get double-double. And against the Raptors this year, he's 18.7 points per game and averaging 10 rebounds a game at the same time. Also, just averaging a double-double for the season. I feel pretty good about it.
Put that in the parlay.
He's probably going to play a shit ton of minutes. It's the playoffs.
Yeah, it's the playoffs.
It's not. It's the play-in, but that's fine.
Whatever. We call it the playoffs.
Play-in.
Second leg, Zach LaVine. All right. Against the Raptors this year, he's averaging 23.5. The last 10 games, he's been averaging 24.5. He's been much better in the second half of the season because he's healthy for the most part. All I'm doing, though, is giving me Zach LaVine 20-plus points. Just need 20. Give us 20, Zach. It's the playoffs. You're a max player, my friend.
Play-ins.
Come on. All right, so Vooch, double-double. Zach LaVine, 20-plus points. And now let's give you the Raptors. Fred VanVleet. If you've watched the Bulls and the Raptors this year, Fred VanVleet has been killing us.
Rockford's finest.
Yes. Yeah. There you go. Rockford's finest. Give me Fred VanVleet over 5.5 assists. He is averaging 8 assists per game in the 3 games against the Bulls this year.
Done.
So give me the 5.5.
Book it.
On that, he's also averaging 20 points per game. If you don't want to use Zach LaVine, maybe do Fred VanVleet points. But I'm going with Zach. And give me Van Fleet's assists over 5.5. And then to close out the parlay, we got Gary Trent in his 3 games this year. He's averaging, or 3 games against the Bulls at least. He's averaging 16.5 points per game, and shooting 40% from 3 in those games. And we've talked about all year about how the Bulls are awful again at defending the 3. Sean_W_Anderson. So give me 2 Gary Trent threes.
2 threes. I like it.
4-leg parlay comes out to plus 260. I know it's not super juicy, but damn it, we're just trying to win money.
I'll take
260.
I'll take 260.
Okay. Plus 260. We are just trying to win bets.
Can you go through it again? Vooch double-double.
Vooch double-double. Zach LaVine, 20-plus points. Gary Trent, 2 3-pointers. And Fred VanVleet, over 5.5 assists. Manifest it like I manifested the Cubs 7-run comeback last night. We're manifesting this parlay because we're riding the night, and we're ending the night with a W with this parlay. Manifestation commencing right now. Let's ride.
So I love the manifestation. I love the vibes. I'm gonna add one more.
He's gonna want to tweak it. He wants a little extra juice.
If people want a little bit more juice, here's OG Anunoby.
Oh boy!
Since
We're
2021
OG Anunoby
versus the Bulls, 13, 22, 23, 21, 22, 13, 17. He has gone under 15.5 points twice versus the Bulls since 2021. But outside of that, he's been over 20 points per game. I think it's fine to go over 15.5 points for OG Anunoby. And I think you could also add 2+ threes for Anunoby just because in every game since 2021, except November 7th, which was a back-to-back versus the Bulls, he didn't make 2 threes, at least 2 threes. So that just seems like a weakness for them. So I like all your picks, but why not make it a little bit juicier as well? Because it is no sweat. So you could either be safe and go with the 3 legs, or even maybe sprinkle with OG Anunoby, maybe tweak it for your own. But hey, we're here to make you
$10 to win 26. So
let's go.
You'll win. You'll get your $10 back. So it makes it 36.
Point.
You know what I mean.
And my 4-pick same game parlay is at 235. So yours is at 230?
260.
Oh, 260. All right, Cody has a juicier one. I thought mine was going to be juicier. All right,
let's ride.
Let's ride.
I'm feeling good.
I am too.
Let's go.
Sun's out, guns out.
Sun's out.
Sun's out, guns out.
It's 70 degrees in April in the greatest summer city in America, and we have bets to ride all day. Could you think of a better day? I mean, I guess if only we had college football and NFL as well.
Yeah, maybe your wedding day.
Sorry, Cass, that ain't it.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
It's gambling all day, like
gambling
a degenerate.
all day.
That's Cody Delmendo. You can follow him on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. I'm Sean Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. If you are watching and you have not liked the video, I see your names in the chat. All right, I will come and I will just make sure that you like it from your computer. Also, make sure you hit subscribe and hit that notification bell, like that cute little animation just showing you. Thank you to Southside Sox 1998 and Shane Newbanks for hanging out with us. I think James was also with us. Hopefully, he's not riding my 14 homer parlay.
Is that it?
And shout out to Lawrence Benedetto.
Oh.
Let's go Real Madrid. Let's go the hit parlay. We will see you tomorrow.
Manifestation.
Manifest it. We'll talk to you when we're millionaires.